Okay, today we will continue to see some more classes in the util package. Okay, so the util package in java.util package is one of the most powerful package actually. Okay, and it is used in development of many types of applications. Okay, there are many types of applications like standalone, okay, web-based, distributed, or your mobile applications. Many types of applications are there. This util package is used extensively in development of any type of an application. Okay, so we have covered some of the classes in the util package, and all those classes what we covered in the util package belong to the collections framework. But there are some other classes which do not belong to the collections framework. So we are going to see those classes also now. Okay, so just I'll be showing you how to work with these classes individually now. Later on when you start developing the application, you will get a very clear idea of how these classes will help you in the development of application. Okay, see. Some more classes in the java.util package. This package is having many utility classes that provide support to data structures. Yes, data structures, string tokenizing, internationalization, date formatting, diamond date formatting, generating random algorithms, random numbers, etc. See, in this package we have studied only one support. What is that? Data structures. So we have to see the support of other things also now. What is that? String tokenizing, internationalization, data formatting, time and date formatting, generating random numbers. These all things we have to see now. Okay, so the different classes which support those things are, okay, now string tokenizer is one of the class which supports what? Tokenizing strings. The other classes, locale, ResourceBundle, date, calendar, time zone, simple time zone. Okay, so these all help in what? Internationalization, date formatting, time formatting. Okay, even the newly introduced scanner and formatter classes also help you in supporting that only, which one? Date and time formatting. So these are very helpful classes and they are heavily required when you are developing your applications. Okay, let it be any type of an application. Along with these classes here, when you are learning those classes, these classes also will come parallelly along with them. Okay, yeah, means when you are doing formatting and all, no, date class plus date format. Okay, and all they'll be used together. So they go in, even though they are in a different package, when you're learning, we club off. Okay, when you're learning. So this package is also having many classes that provide support to data formatting, time and date formatting, which we want to do when we want to do internationalization. Some of those classes are NumberFormat, date format, simple date format. But they come from which package? Java.txt package, means text package. So Java is having a tremendous library to support all your programming needs. So when you are working here, see, if you want to really know Java, you should know what, and it means when you are developing an application, what are the different problems you face. Okay, when the more problems you know, the better you can understand the library. So some of you might have experience about an application, some might not have. So those who have, fine, the concepts will start becoming very clear to you. Those who do not have, fine, as you go on developing the application, those concepts will become clearer and clearer for you. So this is the process, understood? Means I'm talking about a fresher and an experienced person. Fresher will not have any idea. So you'll start understanding how to use these classes when you start developing an application. But if you are an experienced person, you'll be working with these classes, but you'll get a clear idea about how these classes are giving you support for developing your application. Understood? So let's start off with the first class called a string tokenizer now. Understood? So let's see what all support it gives you now. So it is going to help you for what now? Tokenizing strings. So again, see the Eclipse examples. Where are the examples kept? August 2013, Ravi Kumar, Java examples, core Java, yes, util package, other classes. Till now we worked with what? 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. They are all related with what? Collections. But now I'll be going with one more folder or workspace. One more workspace I'm creating. In this workspace I'll create many projects related to util package. Understood? So this is a workspace. So I'll open my workspace now. So I got all my examples there. Today what I'm going to teach you, string tokenizer and all that. Yes. So in the first example we'll be going with string tokenizer, a very simple thing here. Okay, some notes about string tokenizer. Okay, we'll see the example. Notes about string tokenizer would be this. See, a string tokenizer is used to break the big string into small tokens. They are called as substrings with the given delimiter. Semicolon, comma, anything. These are called as delimiters. You can use any delimiter. I show you an example. But earlier they are using this. Now we prefer to use the split method in string class. What split method does in string class? Same thing. Tokenizer also will do. Let's see with an example. Yeah, see here I got a string here. Welcome to Cluster Software Solutions. Can you see one comma is there? Okay. Now see this. I am creating one string tokenizer. Okay, strings tokenizer st is equal to new string tokenizer. Now the argument for this, what am I passing? What are the two arguments I am passing there? Both are of type string. Yes or no? So this is one string, but what string is this? This string. Correct? The string you want to break into small tokens, that you are passing as an argument, and the other string what you are passing is the delimiter. Understood? So that's what. Best is what? You go to string tokenizer, documents, only then you will get the clear idea. See, this is a class and it has, look at the constructors. So which one I am using? Second one. That's it. Okay, and it has some methods. Very few methods are there. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you now. And see how it breaks the string into, see this is one big string now. I'll break it into small tokens. So once I pass the string to this constructor, see I'm calling has more tokens. Where this method is present where now? String tokenizer. The return type of has more tokens is what? True. While true. Okay, it enters the loop. Next token will get you the first token. Okay, means the delimiter I used is what? Space. Comma. See this now. See, it's giving you so many strings. Welcome to Cluster Software Solutions. It's breaking the string into small tokens. Done? Okay. It's not that you have to always give comma only. See this, I'm giving space now. Yes or no? Space also I specify. What is there? Same thing. Okay. But remember, see one thing you see, whatever delimiter you specify here, comma, that delimiter will not be displayed. It means displayed here, or you will not be okay. It will be excluding that. See here, comma is not to be seen. Okay. So then I will use a space. Yes, now comma will be seen there because the delimiter I am using is space. Not only that, you can give even another delimiter as E also, and character also you can give E. So wherever E is there, you start breaking into tokens. So that's your wish. Any valid character you give. See, well, come E is gone. So like this, it starts breaking the string into small tokens. Getting it done? So, but generally we prefer a split method of which one? String. We have done this in string. See, I can use even hyphen. Sorry, slash. Okay, that will take it as an escape character. I'll come to. You can give any this one. I can give even full stop. Okay, and I'll say the delimiter I'm giving it as full stop. So I'll have two strings. So that's your wish. So I'll break it how you want. Getting it now? Okay. So that's about string tokenizer. Nothing more in string tokenizer. You will break the string into big string into small tokens or substrings. That's it. So it's used to break the big string into small tokens with a given delimiter. Okay. Usually split method of class string is preferred over string tokenizer class. Done. Okay. So now this is about tokenizing strings, and we saw here, see, string tokenizing is supported by which class now? String tokenizer. Simple. That's the concept. Java is supporting that with the help of class string tokenizer. So here, how much you know means concepts. Okay, that much better in Java. Reason is we don't write the logic for that concept. Those concepts are already available in the library for you. Understood? So this is the art of learning Java. We don't code anything in Java. Understood? Let's see. Next we'll see the topic of internationalization. Understood? A big topic, massive topic, interesting topic. Okay. And this topic actually needs tremendous experience. Okay. So as you go on developing your projects, then you'll get experience on this, and then you start understanding what is internationalization. Okay. See, basically, some of you are freshers, some might be working in companies and having experience, that is secondary now. Okay. See, for experienced people, it will be like a refreshing thing. But for freshers, little. You might not understand the concept now, but as you go on developing the projects here, then you'll start understanding, like here or in companies, then these concepts will start becoming much clearer for you, because it's a very brand new topic for you, internationalization. Just let me tell you what is internationalization first. You see this? This is, I'm opening Google application. Yes? So this is a Google application. Okay, where is the application now? Where is this application? It can be in any country, we don't know. It can be in US. Somewhere they could have kept this application. In a server, they'll keep this application. Now Google application has been kept somewhere. Okay, so this is called as the server. So I means I made the request from my computer to it. Yes or no? And it is displaying me back to me. Yes, it displays to me. I made the request, it gave me the response. Done? So but my country is India. Yes? Okay. See, I'm explaining internationalization concept. Look at the full concept. And then we'll see how Java gives support to this kind of requirement when you're developing an application. These problems, see, when you're developing a web application, these problems you'll face. Okay, when you're facing this kind of a problem when developing a web application, Java gives you a brilliant solution with the help of its library. But what is the problem, or what is internationalization? That we are learning first. Then we'll see the support of Java. Understood? So I am in India and this server can be in what? US, no? Somewhere, some country. So this is Google application now, which has been kept somewhere. Then one more client. He might be from where? China. And one more person can be from where? Germany. Yes. So they are all accessing the same application. They make the request and they get the response. You make the request and you get back the response. But many people don't know what is English now. By default it is displaying in what? It is displaying in what language? English. You see the concept now. See, I don't understand English, so obviously I can click on the language I know, no? See the option you have got here? Hindi, Bengali, Telugu. So whichever language you are comfortable, you click. You use this most of the times, but only you didn't observe. Okay, means that's what we are learning now. We are going to develop such kind of applications only, web application. Okay, so you click on, see it has changed to what? Neevu, Chitragalu, like you can see this. Okay, earlier it was what? Earlier it was displaying the same thing in what? You, images, it was displaying in English. But right now when I clicked it, it is displaying in what? Kannada. Okay, then I'll click in Hindi. So you can see that it says Aap, Chitra, something like that. So this is the kind of support you have to provide to the application. If you don't give this kind of support, what will happen? The user will not use your application. Yes, no, Google is a very good application. Okay, but if you start displaying everything in English, many people do not know English now. So in Germany, do you think they know English? No. In China, do they know English? No. So in India, we know English, blindly we are working. Understood? But there are so many people who don't understand what is English. So what happens? They want to, means you have your language, means your application should give the support for many different type of languages like this. So this whole concept is called as internationalization. Now when you are doing internationalization, not only this, see, you have to display, see, the many things what you do in internationalization are, so what all you will internationalize? See this, one is you might internationalize a message. Message means, see, here in India I'll tell, in Hindi I may tell what? Namaskar. Okay, but in English we'll tell what? Hello. In German they might use, German language they might use something of their own kind, which I don't know. Okay, but you have to display it. Okay, so means they are called as messages. The contents, what you saw now, chitra, images and all that, what you saw now, that is called as messages. So that is one thing you have to internationalize. Second thing, many, see, these are the different things what you have to internationalize. There are many things, I'll just write it for you. See this now. This is your, now this is India I'm considering. The few things what we internationalize are, one is messages, means whatever you display now should be displayed in the corresponding language. Whatever message, hello, how are you, whatever it is, should be displayed in the corresponding language. Second thing what we internationalize is date, because see, in India we write the date in one style. See, in India 2/5/2012 will be understood as what? 2nd May. January, February, March, April, May. 5th is the month for us. But the same in US person, a US citizen reads it as what? 5th of February. So depending on the country you have to display what? The date. Okay. In one country you have, okay, this is about date now. Then time. Time also. Okay, so time means what? Like see, in India we use 24 hours also, and we have our own format. Like we can say 11:20, okay, 11 a.m. like this we write, no problem. But this is in India. But in UK and all, now how they display? They say 11, something like they write o'clock. They have their own style. Understood? So now it's the same content here, only one application, but it has to display that message in various formats, depending on what? That country. Okay, that country can be what? India, China, Germany. Okay, not only this, there are many other things we actually, even phone numbers, date, time. See, this is date, then this is time. Then you might have display to display phone number. Phone number in India we write it as 98450123455 like this. Okay, in US, in India, this is in India. So in US they may write, they have their own style. They'll write as 01 hyphen some 3-digit number they can write. Example I'm telling, 011, then they might have 1 2 3 4 5 like this. They might have their own format. 2-digit, then 3-digit, then some 8-digit or something like that. They might have their own format. So it's the same phone number, but they display it in their own format. Otherwise they'll not understand. Okay, this is mobile number how you display in India, but in India how do you display your landline number? Something like 3333, like this is how you display. This is mobile phone, this is landline. Then you got in US you display like this. So like this, they are same thing, but it will be displayed in a variety of ways. Okay, and that depends on the request where the country is coming from to your application. So this is what will be the requirement of your application. It's only one application now. So you'll also develop your application. Like example, it might be you are developing on air ticket booking for Air India. Now that air ticket booking can be accessed from where? India also or from US, UK also. Same application, but you have to display it according to the region. Okay, like that when you go on developing the applications, you'll get the various ideas and the concepts. Okay, so these are the terrific concepts which will be required when you are coding an application. But Java says, do not worry about these big concepts. We'll give you the full support, and this support comes from those classes now, which you will be seeing. The different classes which provide you these kind of things support are Locale, ResourceBundle, okay, date format, simple date format, number format. So these are the various classes which you just have to pass it as an argument. What value you want to display now, just pass it as an argument, rest will be taken care of. Okay, it will be taken care by whom now? The Java library. It will format it and give you the display. Let's see how you do this. Okay, this is the overall concept of this. Okay, so we'll be seeing it how to do. So here we are seeing without the application. See, here I am teaching you from core Java point of view. But this library, when you start using it in an application, then only your concepts will become clear now. I am not building an application here. I am just showing you individual classes. And these individual classes, when you are developing an application, that time these concepts will become very, very clear to you. Some doubts might remain because you have never seen an application, you have never developed an application. But once you develop it, then you start getting the clear idea about this entire subject. Okay. So then, we'll see what is I18M now, some notes on I18M. So what is internationalization? Some few points are given here. See, internationalization, in short, we say it as I-18N. Okay, Y means, if you sit and count the number of letters between I and N, there are 18 letters. So since it's very difficult to pronounce also, pronounce means what? It's a tongue twister. Tongue twister means what? Every time you go on saying internationalization, you will end up making mistake. Internationalization, you have to stress it. So that's why we use a shortcut in the IT industry. It's called as I-18N. 18 letters between I and N. Okay. So what is internationalization? Internationalization is the ability to support multiple languages. Simple concept. Okay, now the concept is becoming simple to us, and we have to see how the support is given to you by the library now. Okay, internationalization is one of the powerful concepts of Java. Okay, you will not get the support in your normal C language and all. Just see how strong it is. It's one of the powerful concepts of Java. If you are developing an application and want to display messages, currencies, currency means you have to display dollar, rupee, understood? Currencies, date, time, etc. according to the specific country or language. Okay, following are the list of things that differ from one country or region to another. These are the various, there are still more, but just I'm mentioning few things that differ from one country to another country. Now how does Java give support to all this? Okay, see the first class which gives you the support for I-18N is called as Locale class. First class which gives you support for this is class Locale. So this class will be used with various other classes now. Okay, this class now, Locale class, will be used with what? Class called as date format, time zone, okay, then calendar. Okay, it will be used with that. First we have to learn this, then we'll understand how we are formatting there. Understood? So basically, but what is a Locale class? Okay, what information does it contain? See, we have a big world here. Understood? In this big world, there are so many countries. In these countries, there are so many languages. Yes or no? World. In the world, what we have? Countries. In countries, we have many languages. A simple strategy. What they have used means how the world has been designed now. So every country, how many countries are there? There may be more than 250 or 300 countries nearly. Okay. So every country has got an ISO standard code here. Every country has got an ISO standard code. Like, for example, for India, the ISO standard. See, this code I am not creating, you are not creating. It is created by some top group, ISO group. ISO standard 2-letter code. One more is, 1 second, I need space. It's correct. Country is India. ISO standard 2-letter country code or 2-letter country code. ISO standard 2-letter language code. Yeah, now see, in India, the country code for India according to ISO standard is IN. But in India, how many languages are there? God only knows, correct? Huh? Okay. So, but there is a standard for it. For HI stands for Hindi. HI means, this is the ISO standard now. Okay. KN means Kannada. TA means Tamil. Like this for Marathi, MR means Marathi. Like this for every language there is an ISO standard code, language code it is called. And there's means this is 2-letter, okay, 2-letter code, and for every country also are having like this. Now see for US, their country code is US, okay, and their language is English. Understood? So they have only they might have only one language or more. We'll see. Just I'm giving an idea. In UK, their country code, I think it is GB. Okay, I think, or okay, I take it as France next, which I know I'll write. And I'll show you how to find it out. You don't have to by heart all this. Understood? I'll show you where you find all these things in internet itself. So the country standard code is FR and the ISO standard language code is for French is FR, small. And notice, country code is always 2-letter uppercase. Language code is 2-letter small case, lowercase. Then you've got something called as Germany. And for Germany they say DE is the country code. And language is D. For German language, they say German or even Deutsch or something they say. Okay, but that's their ISO, means that's the code now. So we have to learn this. Okay, if you want to do internationalization in Java, no, you have to learn all this now. Okay, but you don't have to by heart. I'll show you where to find all these things. Okay, so like this, it has been already it has already been done by one group called as ISO. Okay, and there are 2-letter country code, 3-letter code is there, 4-letter is there. Don't worry, because Java is using always 2-letter country code only, 2-letter language code only. So a locale, see, for every country or every region, see, if this is the world now, you might have a world like this, you might have America here, just I'm roughly drawing, you might have Japan here, you might have India here. So if this is US, if this is Japan, and this is India, somewhere roughly, okay, every country, see, US is one big country, okay, then you're like, you're having many countries, here you have Pakistan, you have got Bangladesh, like this you have got many things. Every country has got one identification like this, and the locale object is that only now. It's a combination of what? The country and language code. A locale object represents a locale, that's what we say. A locale object represents a region or a country. A locale object represents a region or a country. That's it. Okay, so you'll be using this locale object, and this locale object will be used with what now? Date, for formatting date, means if I want to display date now, I'll tell display it according to US, but for that I'll be giving the argument called as locale object. That is how actually we do the processing. So let's see how you do it. So, and where you find all these codes and all, that also I'll show you now. You need not have to by heart this, even for this is a very important SCJP question nowadays, but you don't have to by heart all this code. If at all required, they'll be giving it to you. Understood? So, but just have the idea, what is the whole subject about? Yeah, so first what we'll do is, we'll get into the class locale, we'll see the API document. Okay, what does the document of locale say? So you can open it. So locale. See, actually it is still displaying me in Hindi only. If you want to see it in English, what will you do? Again select English. Understood. So automatically start displaying in English now. Yes, now you can type now. What will you type? Locale. Yes. Open the docs, Java docs. Without docs you cannot do anything here. Class locale. Okay. So if you scroll down, see, it gives you plenty of information. See, ISO language, okay, and then script country, yes, here. See, this is the ISO standard, some number is there for that, ISO 3166. Copy that code and paste it where? Yeah, I will do one thing, I will, in Google I'll paste it. So if you paste it, that's sufficient. It will give you the Wikipedia, and I think you can see it here. Somewhere you can find that. Actually, you'll be all these codes will be available in the internet now. Yes, here Afghanistan AF. So these are the 2-letter. See, there is 2-letter, 3-letter. Some numeric code is there. You don't worry about all that. Just focus on what? The 2-letter code. Understood? Antarctica is AQ, and here you can see where is India. India is what? IN. I wrote it now. Just now it is IN. Sorry, I clicked on that. Okay, so it is IN now. Okay, then Italy is IT. For Germany, yes, we saw something. It is DE. Yes, then next, which one I wrote? France. EF France. So we don't by heart anything here. Everything is available to you on the internet solution itself. So the way I'm teaching you Java is you should know how to use online solutions rather than by hearting. Understood? So this is what is there. Similarly, if you want, you can go with what? In Locale, there is something called, let's see, this is country or region code. Okay. Scroll up here, language code. So this is the ISO 639 number. Copy this. It's all there in the Locale class. Okay. So just I'll open one more browser now, and in the Google I'll give that value. It is nothing but what? Language code. So like that it will give you complete information. See, for Afrikaans is a language. These are all languages. Akan is a language. It is used in this country. This language. Yes. We have Indo-European. Our languages come under Indo-Europe. I think. Wait 1 second. Where is Hindi now? It comes in Indo-European. But the code is ISO standard code is HI. 2-letter code is HI. Understood? So like that. For then we have got more. Kashmiri is there. KS. Then we have got our languages. I'm just showing you. Malayalam is there. ML. Okay. Marathi standard is MR. So for every language they have got done ISO standard language code. So you should know what is country code and language code. This Locale object consists of these two things. Okay, and it will identify now if the Locale object is encapsulating these two things, means it is representing on location now. No? Supposingly in your location, if your Locale object is having HI and IN, means it is representing what now? India. If your Locale object is having EN and US, means it is representing US. Understood? So this is what you mean by a Locale object. Okay, so yes, and yeah, I'll close all this now. So I just showed you what is a Locale object. See, one more easy way, if you want, I'll just show you. Okay, in the Internet Explorer, no, you'll get it in a very easy way. Not in Chrome browser. In Chrome, you have to Google it out. But in Internet Explorer, IE, Internet Explorer, this is I opened Internet Explorer now. See there on the top, Internet Explorer. So you go to Tools, Internet Options. Where did I go? Tools, Internet Options, Languages. Okay, you will get this option. Just click Add. By default, you can see here English, EN, US, something is there. Okay, means okay, fine. If I say Add, now see, it will give you a list of all the country, language code, country code. Means here Arabic, AR means Arabic in Kuwait. AR is the language code, KW is the country code. Like this. If you want, you can scroll down. Bengali, BN language code, IN is Indian code. Okay, then Chinese. So many types of Chinese are there. English also, so many types are there. Just I'll show you now. English, Canadian English, Caribbean English, or Indian English. Okay. Okay, Jamaican English, Malaysian English, so many types of English are there. So that's what EN, PH. EN is the language code, and PH is the country code, Philippines. Okay, so then you got, so this is what I told you, experience now. Since you are not even aware of all this, so as you go on developing the application, you'll get a clear idea about all this. Okay, because see, Java is giving support to this concept. So directly if I teach you Locale class, you will not understand anything here. Yes, because Locale class is encapsulating all this information. Understood? So here, how good you are with your general knowledge, that much better in Java. Because this kind of knowledge is required when you want to develop an application. Yeah? Okay, now let's scroll down. We'll go to Hindi now. HI, Hindi, HI. Okay, Hindi in India, HI, India, like this. Okay, anything. Okay, so Indonesian language, ID, like this. So many are there. Okay, just this is an easy location. Without internet also you can find. If you have Internet Explorer, those ISO standard country code and language code, you can find it without internet. If you are not having internet, I am telling you. If you have internet, you know how to get it now. If you are not having, just open it, go to in Tools, Internet Options, Languages, yes, Add. That's it. You'll find the list. French you want? Yeah, French. In what? France. FR. Country language code. What are I showed you? Then German language. Yeah, DE. In German it is country code, language code. US. English no. IN and see in UK the symbol is GB, Great Britain, country code. Where is US now? Okay, we have already added it. It's been added here. So that's why it's not displaying there. It's already been added. It's removed from there and put here. Understood? So yeah, that's it. So this is about the country code and language code. Okay. Yes, an object of locale class represents a geographical region. Getting it now? An object of, I'm going to use it now. Just I'm giving you the theory part of it. Once I start using it, you'll understand it now. Okay, the locale object identifies a particular language and a country. Understood? So this is how your locale object looks. See, man. If you're too much worried, simple it is. Yeah, see this now. Locale is equal to new locale. That's it. But these values I'm hard coding, but these values will come from what? Dynamically, from the user or database, they'll be picked up. So this locale object is representing what now? It's representing, means this locale object is of India now. Locale. Okay. So now this object, see, as an individual there is no use of locale object. If you have only locale object, no user. But this locale object, when it is used with date format, then it gives you a lot of support for what? Formatting in displaying, and when it is used with resource bundle, I'll show you now. So individually there is no use of it, but when it is used with other classes, it gives you a lot of support for doing internationalization. And it is used with other classes. So first I'm introducing you locale class, then I'll go with other classes. Understood? Yeah, so this is how it looks. Okay, so now I'll come back to that. Yes, this object can be used to get the locale specific information such as country name, language name, all that. Okay, see, that's what I told you just now. A locale object is only an identifier and it is not used individually. You cannot use it alone. You have to use it with what? See here, a locale object is generally used with locale sensitive classes. Locale sensitive classes like ResourceBundle, NumberFormat, date format, etc. to support internationalization of messages, currency, number, format, etc. It will be used in along with that. Which one? Locale class will be used with along with these classes now. Okay, individually there is no use of it. When you use it in conjunction with that, you will have a lot of support now. Now what do you mean by locale sensitive class? Means, see, if a class varies its behavior according to locale, see, date format will have some behavior. Okay, but if you want it to behave according to some locale, you have to pass the locale object. Understood? That's why it's called as locale sensitive class. When I'm going to show you some examples, you'll understand now. So all these classes what you're seeing now, what? ResourceBundle, NumberFormat, calendar, date format are all called as locale sensitive classes. Getting it? So if a class varies its behavior according to a locale, it is said to be locale sensitive. Example for locale sensitive object is ResourceBundle, NumberFormat, calendar, date format. These classes are used along with locale class to support what? IITN of messages, currency, number, date, etc. Like this. Understood? So this is an introduction to locale what I have given. Let us see some examples on locale. Then I'll use this individually, separately I'll use it. Then I'll use a locale class with the first class today, which is ResourceBundle. Then you'll get a clear idea of how it supports internationalization. Done? Yeah. So now we'll come to locale class. Again, in the document, we'll go to the docs now. Class locale. What are the members? Okay, scroll down. Some information is there. Yeah. So it is aimed to nested classes. One is the builder class. Builder is one nested class, and one more class is category. You know, inner classes now. These are the two inner classes. Leave it. Now come to the field. Fields means what? Variables. Yeah, Canada is a static final variable now. Public static final variable. And it is of type what? Locale only. In class locale, Canada is of type locale. Okay, I'll write the code and show you. This is also what? Canada French is one public static final variable. Understood? See, these are all China, Chinese, English, France, French, German, Germany. I will not find India here. Only these many are there. Understood? So means when they wrote this class, the source code, if you see, public class locale. Okay, this is public static final locale what? Canada. So Canada is a variable of type what now? Locale. Same way, public static final locale. Which one? UK. UK is a variable of type locale. These are all static variables. Okay, let's see how we'll use them. Okay, so then US is there. Okay, Italy is there. Okay, Italy is there. Then Germany is there. So by some few are there. Okay, not many. Let's see how you work with this locale. Okay, these are the static final variables. Done. They are all of type locale. Then there are some methods. Understood? There are some methods. Some methods I start using now. Get available locales, get country, okay, get display country. And as you go on using, you will only understand what all these methods are. Understood? How this locale class will be used. Okay. So get language, some methods are there. So we'll start using now. Yes. Now how do you create a locale object? See, this is one way. Why? Locale.us is what? A variable of type locale, no? Yes or no? US is a variable of type what? Locale. So it is public static. Locale US is equal to. So this is one way how you can create. Or you can also go with this style. If it is, this style is also okay. Both are correct. It is containing what? Language code and country code. Understood? Instead of you writing it explicitly like this locale class is having internally all that information. That's it. Understood? So see where you are having public static means which is a better convention to use. This is the best approach. This is the best approach. There will be no confusion only. Okay. But when do you take this approach is supposingly there is no support for some countries here. Can you see this? There is no support for some countries here. Okay, maximum country support is not there. Okay, so if you are having it, you can use it like this, locale.us, or you can go in this way. But best is always follow this convention. I recommend this only. Understood? Always it is recommended to go in the second style itself. But I show you the output. Okay, so same way, now see. Okay, I'll be commenting this. First, it's better you go with this approach, but I'll show you how to work with this, that's all. Understood? Okay, now see, for France also what I'll tell. I'm creating an object of locale, but these values will come dynamically. Remember, the browser, you're clicking here, notice. Not only in this, I showed you in, I'm opening this here. Not only Google, see here, I can have the options here. Even if you open Facebook, many applications will give it to you. Even in Facebook, you can see these many languages: English, UK English, US English, visible, not visible, UK English, Hindi, Telugu, Spanish, Portuguese. Okay, so if I click on Spanish, it will display in Spanish now. Which we don't understand. Means people in Spain and all, they will be seeing this now. We don't understand. But some people might not understand English now. They know only Spanish now. So depending on what, they will be choosing it. So many applications give this support. Facebook, Google. Understood? So many applications. So that is what we are trying to do now. Understood? So that the user will click that link now. That is when he clicks the link, these two values will come. Which one? Language code and country code. These two values will be entering into your application. Dynamically they will come. Or other option is there, you can store it in database. That also I will cover in depth clearly. Understood? Right now I am talking where the user is giving the value. Which value? Region code and country code and language code. He will give the value now. Understood? So, and these values will be coming dynamically now. See here, Facebook again I will go back. So if you want US English, by default that is only selected. See here, English UK, English US. Which English you want? So this value, if the user is clicking on this, what is the value I will be getting? EN US, correct now? That's how I will get it. These values will come dynamically. Understood? So we are seeing it in public static void main. This is not application only. We are just seeing it in a simple program. Okay, but once you build a web application, all these concepts will become very clear to you. Fine, France. Then see if it is not there. See if it is there, I can do it like this. How will I do? locale.france, I can do it like this. But if that static final variable is not there, then you're forced to do what? Create object in this style itself. And let's see the constructor if you want. Constructor of locale. So it says pass the language code and country code. That's what I'm using. Language code, and as you have to pass it as what? String. Same. France, then Hindi, like this. Okay, fine. So after those locale objects are created, now see, I'll say language code and country code. If you print it directly, which one? Locale of US. Let's see what it will print. I'm printing that, then I'm printing get display language, means which language is used in US. Which language is used in, means how do they write their country. Let's see this output. Get display language and get display country. So I'm just trying to show you the different methods of what now? Locale. What are different methods? Okay, see, this is the country code and language code. Their this language used is English and their country is United States. Okay, then this is for which one now? This is output for these three things. Done? Now for France, it will print what? FR, this will print, it's overwritten to string, it will print like this. Display language will print what? French. And this locale is of type what now? This locale is of which country? France country. Locale dot get display country means France. That locale is of, that locale is representing France country. That locale is representing French language. Understood? Similarly, for India, this locale is representing now what? This is the country code and language code. And display language, yes, it is. This locale is representing Hindi language, and that locale is representing India country. Okay, this is how they go on representing. Just observe the few methods of locale. Here are some methods. You see, we are seeing some static final variables, some constructors. We are exploring nothing but what now? Class locale. The members of class locale. Understood? Then the constructor, then these methods. Fine. Now, one more example we'll see now. Yeah, and as I told you, I show you this also now. You can create the locale object like this also now. Same commenting. Which one? The above one. And you can create a locale. This is the best way. Always recommended approaches. Use the constructor and do it. Means that is experience now. You'll understand why we do that. Same output. But it is recommended to do it in this particular way itself. Use the country code and language code constructor and then create the locale object. So done. Next, one more example on locale we'll see now. Get available locales. Now till now we are struggling to find out what is the country code and language code now. Now see, 1 minute Java will give you the full story of all this. It's in the library itself. Get available locales. So simply you will get an array of locale. If you call get available locales, see, get available locales is the method. This is the method. Where it is? Locale class. In the class locale, understood? Get available locale, return type is what? Array of locales, and it's a static method. So fine, call that, you'll get the array. Now see, I'm iterating and printing all the locales. You don't have to by heart anything. You have everything in your fingertips in Java. See this? Country code and language code, both it is displaying you. Full big list only it is giving you. For Japan it is J and JP. That comes with experience. Okay. This is ES means Spanish. P means Peru country, I think. So this is experience. Understood? EN means English. Japan, again Spain, in Portugal, some language. BS stands for Brazil. So these are the country code. And you don't have to by heart, because we work on all the subject, we have it through, we know it through experience. But see, if I want the country code and language code, I don't have to struggle also now. Where I am getting it? It is present in locale class only. Earlier you are googling out, you are finding these answers in what? In internet options, yes or no? Internet Explorer, tools. You are finding this option, these things here. But the same thing has been provided where now? In the locale class. You don't have to struggle only. The same information. So they are already giving it to you in the library. Okay, and that is what we'll be using now. Let's see how you use it. Okay, fine, done. So along with that, see, if you want to display plus which country also, you can type /t tab LU plus location of I dot get display country. So it will display now. Till now it was displaying what? Only country code and language code. But if you want even what? Country also, see here. D is some language, but it is of Luxembourg. Means it is a German. D stands for German language. German, what is that? German language in Luxembourg. Okay. Then it's experience, man. This is now getting related with what? Your school days, geography. Okay, how good you are in geography, these concepts will become clear to you now. Okay, if you really want good control over this, better you refer to your 8th standard, 9th standard books. What country, what region, understood? So that's what I'm telling you. The more knowledge you have about general things, Java coding becomes easier. But I am not telling you have to remember all this. Again I am repeating it. This comes with experience. Just I am telling you where you find all these solutions. I am exploring the library to you. Understood? Okay, fine. Let's come back now. So it was displaying about locale. Just I called the get display country. Along with that it was displaying both. Now fine. I'll bring it back. Yes. Now see, I'll comment this. It was getting all the locales. But I don't want the locales now. I want only what? The ISO countries. Means which one? ISO standard country code. I want only the country code. So again this is a static method in what? Locale class. Return type of that is what? String array. So it will give me what now? Only 2-letter country code. There it was giving both. The locale object will contain what? Here the return type was locale, observer. Get available locales, return type is locale. Locale will have both country code plus language code. But get ISO country's return type is string. And it will give you only array of country code. See, only country code. Understood? Then same way. Which one? Language code. So these are the different languages available in the world. So these are ISO standard code now. Getting it now? Okay. So this is one simple introduction to a locale class. What it is, what it represents. So it's simple. It represents what? One region or one country in the world. Locale object represents one region or country in the world. Any country it might represent or any region it might represent. That's it. Okay. Now let's see how you use this for internationalization. Okay. Yes, so see this output first, then I'll explain it to you in real life, in real time programming what happens. See now, there's one page now I want to display, like you are seeing Hindi, what is that? Okay. So now for one country you cannot have one page to display. Remember that. Means for displaying in Spanish you can't have in your application you can't have one page with Spanish code. Understood? You will always have only one page. But the values will get replaced there. When you click now, I show you how it happens. Understood? So here, like this here, there is one properties file you will have. Okay, one properties file you will have. Okay, greeting is the key. See, this is how you do internationalization of messages. Now take the next heading as what? Internationalization of messages. I have to show you internationalization with many things. Now the first topic what I am showing you is internationalization with messages. Then I show internationalization with date, time, all I will show. Understood? So yeah, so greeting, inquiry. Okay, so this is the key now. So what you want to display on the screen now? So that in the screen you will be using only the keys. The values will be picked from where? The corresponding properties file. Understood? So just hold on. In a minute you'll understand all this. Now look at this properties files. Name can be anything. The properties file name can be anything. But look, what is the suffix I'm adding? Underscore. Country code. Sorry, language code. Underscore. Country code. Okay. So this is the syntax now. This is what it is. File name. You can give any file name. Underscore. Language code. Underscore. Country code. So this is how you have to dot properties. One second. File name. Underscore. Language code. underscore country code dot properties. So all your values, what you want to display now, whatever you want to display, that will be kept in what now? Properties file. In what format? Key value, key value. You can have any number of keys, any number of values. Here I am only two keys and two values. So this is the syntax now. Can you see this file name is what? My message. What is the language code? EN underscore US is what? Country code dot properties. This file name is sometimes also known as base name, because you have to remember this. Remember this terminology. When you're reading books, you'll come across this. File name, base name, family name, all mean same. So file name or base name followed by what? File name, base name or family name followed by underscore, language code, underscore, country code. Dot properties. Understood? This is the convention what we follow. Okay. Now, yeah, so in this properties file you have only key value. So for English, something, see this key I will be using in the display page. But if the user clicks US, for him the greeting value will be replaced as what? Hello. Okay. And enquiry value will be replaced as what? How are you? So in the display page, these are the keys you will be using. We call them as keys. The key can be anything. Okay. So now see, next, for France, what I will tell? Greeting, enquiry, value is what? Bonjour. Means it is in France, that's how they say. Bonjour, comment, Allah is wow, something like that they tell. Understood? Then in Hindi, we tell what? Greeting, hello. Enquiry is what? I'm inquiring. Hello. Kya means aapka khabar. Okay. Then like this we go on writing. Namaskara, hegidira in Kannada. No? Okay. And sometimes the locale will not be there. Supposingly sometimes I have not written the properties file. But user is selecting some locale. Sometimes I have not written in my application is not supporting some language. Okay, my application is not supporting. So if the user selects some language, that time what happens? You have to display him something by default. So yes, this file is called as the default bundle. If by chance the user selects some locale and that locale is not there, the values will be picked from where? The default bundle. So the default bundle will generally have the same key and value, but generally in the default bundle the messages will be displayed in English. Generally. The convention. Understood? So this is how it is. So you'll have these many properties file. Now let's come to a program now. So right now the topic what I'm discussing is what? Internationalization. Yes, now I'll be using the class called as ResourceBundle. Understood? Let's see how it will do now. So very simple class. All you do is now see this. ResourceBundle bundle. It's not coming in a single screen. Shall I decrease the font little? Only for this example. Just manage so that the whole code is seen here. See, ResourceBundle.getBundle, I'm giving the location of what? The properties file. Okay, and I'm telling locale.us, but this value will be selected from the user. This value will come dynamically. So if you have selected that, the messages will be displayed from where now? My message underscore en underscore us. If the user selects France, the values will be displayed from where now? Underscore fr underscore fr. If the user selects Hindi, the values will be displayed from that corresponding file now. Just that's it, very simple. See, if you understand one thing here, I am doing only copy paste. For France, then is for what? Hindi. Then is for what? Kannada. Then I am having one more, Tamil. Let's see, for Tamil properties file is not there. So which one will be used? Default. Let's see this. What happens? So in English, hello, how are you? Very simple. So all you have to do is what now? Just go on adding what? Properties file. Very simple now. Such a terrific concept, and how it has been supported in Java. Understood? So only you have to see this in application now, so that your concepts will become clear. Understood? So now first time it is speaking from, see this is for which one? This is output is first here. How did I get the value? I am using the key here. Look at the code here. System.out.println, message in locale.us, it will print as it is. Message in, it will print what? As it is. Locale.us is what? See the output. Here, I loaded here, then directly I am saying message in, it will print as it is. Locale.us means it's representing on locale now, means when you print it, what it prints? Key and value. That will print key and value, leave it. Plus colon, fine, leave it. Bundle.getString, I'm using the resource bundle to get it. But that bundle will be loading, will be using which locale now? Means the values will be loaded from which locale? US, because you have specified it now. Here, on the top, what did you specify? Locale.us. So it's loading only from that. Okay, then I'm telling this, I'm using the key here, notice. Greeting, but the value for greeting is what? Hello. Then the value plus space plus bundle.getString. Means go on getting the keys now. You are telling get me inquiry, but the value for inquiry is what? Hello, how are you? Like that it goes on getting the value for you. That is for English. Next, for France, what I'll do? Just change the locale. You don't have to load the bundle again and again. It will only load it. Locale.set default, specify it, then again say what? ResourceBundle.getBundle. Now it knows which one, just give the name of the properties file. You don't even give the extension. Once the locale is set, it will load the appropriate message bundle. It will load the appropriate message bundle. Whether it is English or Hindi or whatever, it will decide. Again it will display message in, again this time it will display in what? France. Greeting, it will display in France. Enquiry also it will display in France. Yes, like that it goes on. And since it doesn't find, for what? Tamil, so it is displaying in English because it will use the default one. See the output? Yeah, it's there. See, this is for English, this is for France, this is for Hindi, this is for Kannada. We have all these four, but Tamil was not there. It used the default one. So if you really want to display for Tamil also, all you have to do is what? Add one properties file for Tamil now. I'll add it. Just see this. Adding it is very simple now. So if at all I want to display now, yes. So I'll just and I'll just say right click, new file. What is the name of the file? My same name, message caps. Yes, underscore TA underscore IN. Tamil is the language code, TA is the language code, IN is the country code. Dot properties. Done. Yes, one new file gets correct, no spelling. My message, yes, underscore TA, yes. Now how do I know for Tamil it is this one? Yes, I told you. Now either you can go to Google, find it out, what is the country code for Tamil, language code for Tamil and country code for India. You can Google it out, or simple, as I told you, you can go here only in tools, internet options, languages, add, scroll now, Tamil you see, RST, yeah, TA, IN, finished. You the value. You don't have to struggle so much now. Okay, that means why I showed you IE Internet Explorer. See, I am not on Google now. Even if you don't have internet, you can use the support from Internet Explorer tool to get only the country code and language code like this. Fine, just fine. Or somehow you get it, man. Somehow you get it, give it. That's up to you now how you give it. Okay, so once it is given, now what I have to do here? Next. So I have to go with the same key, yes or no? But value will be different. So what is the value I'll give for greeting? vanakkam, something like that. Okay, then eppadi irukanga, something like that. I am not good in Tamil, but just managing. Eppadi, correct? Okay, eppadi irukanga. Okay, fine. So now see, the same will not display now. Just add the properties file. If you want, you just go on adding the properties file in your application rather than having many pages and maintaining different pages. Just have one page and just load the messages from different properties file like this. See this now. See, it is not displaying from default. Understood? So if you know the language, you will do it. Yes or no? Just you have to add what? Key value. Okay. Now sometimes you may tell, I want to display in Germany, but I don't know how to do it in Germany because I don't know German language. Yes sir? Very simple. You don't have to worry for that also. All solutions on internet you have got. See what I'll do? I'll create one more file now. You know how to create now? Create one more file. For Germany, what is the... Second. I'll create one more new file. Right click, new file. File you select, not class, file. Then my message underscore D. Check there, you'll find out somewhere you get it now. What is the language code and country code for German and Germany? Get it? Give the value. I know it's very well. D is the language code and D is the country code. Okay, dot properties, and look, convention is easy now. Why? Small d is language code, capital D is country code. Properties, correct? Finish. So it is there now. All I have to do is what now? Add what? Sorry. Key value here. So I'll add now. This is the key. I'm adding it, but what do they say for hello in Germany? Correct, huh? I don't know. So what do you do? Go to Google. Yes, so what do you do here? You go open the Google. And in Google you can type here something like what you want to translate from English to Germany. Fine. So you'll get some solutions here. I'm choosing translation.babylon. That's one of the website. Okay. So here you can type. You get the screen. Yeah, here you type. Is it visible? Huh? HELLO. Just type now. Hello. How are you? English to German. Say translate. I will get all this. Hello, wise inside. Something like that. That's what they say in Germany. Copy this. Paste it here. For hello they say hello. For means for how are you they tell what? Why since say something. So that's it. Your properties file is ready. Now you have to just add on locale now. Yes or no? Okay. What will you add? Simple. Create on locale object. What? D comma D. That's it. Oh, you're done. If your German file was not there, it would have picked from what? Properties. Default bundle. Since it is there, it will start reading from German language only. See this. Hello, why since say. That's it. Just go on adding what? Properties file. What better solution do you need now? So terrific concepts, and such a simple way you get the solution. Getting it now? Yeah, here I have commented and written clearly. Change the locale to India and display in Tamil language. Since it does not find the matching properties file, it will load from The default bundle. So default bundle is a file which has only file name and does not have any extension. Clear? And what are the contents of this properties file now? Only key value. That's it. So what you want to display, you use the key now. Everywhere you will go on using what? Key. Value will be replaced according to the locale. Done? Okay. So these are some notes now related to what? I think I'll give the notes in a second. 1 second. Let's see. I'll just give you some more idea now how this is actually used in real applications. You got this idea now? Okay. So let's see how we do it in a web application. Just theoretically I tell you. Okay. If you are working in company, you will get better clearance now. Okay. But if you are a fresher, it will take time. When you develop an application, you get this idea. I already told you before itself. See, this is the client. The client will make a request to the application. Okay, this will be the server, and in the server you'll have your application. Your application will be deployed there. Okay, and you'll be having a database also. See, the locale value can be coming from, okay, yes, 1 second. Practically I'm talking about real time now, projects, what happens. So you'll be having one page here called as hello.jsp to be displayed. Some page, means see, this is on technology now. JSP is on technology used in Java for developing what? Web applications. So you're not, some might be aware of this, some might not be, fine. If you're aware, fine. If you're not aware, you learn it. Hello.jsp, okay. So then, this is one, or sometimes you might also name it as hello.jsf. Okay, see, if it is struts, we use JSP. If it is JSF technology, we use JSF. So when you are building a web application, there are many web technologies we use. Something like struts, something like JSF. Okay, if it is struts, the file name would be what? JSP. If it is JSF, the file name would be .jsf generally. Okay, so in this page, say the user is making a request now, www. Your application, something like your application might be having the name as cluster / he'll make the request as hello.jsp. Understood? And here you might select, you might have given the option, which one? English, Hindi, you might have given the option. So user will be clicking on those links. So once he makes the link click, what will happen? The request will come to your application. Your application has to display what now? This particular page, see the URL there. In cluster, display me hello.jsp. This is the request. So this has to display now. Now, see, there can be multiple languages like this. English, Hindi, then you might have what? German, and you might have French, anything. Means these are options now you might give. As links you might give. Okay. So, now for one language, can you have one page here? Maintenance of your application, what now? It becomes very difficult. For one language, if you are going having one page, because every day the layout of the page also will change. Because see, if I want to change the layout, means supposing today I am displaying name here. Tomorrow I want to display name in, today name is getting displayed in the left hand corner. Tomorrow I want to display the name in right hand corner. Some layout changes. Example I am telling. So if you do the change now, if you are having multiple pages, what happens now? You have to go on doing the changes in all the pages. That is totally ruled out now. Maintenance problem. So to reduce our maintenance, what we'll do, we'll have only one page now. And here whatever you want to display, wherever, what corner you want to display. Like, I want to display hello, how are you here. See, this is the display you'll be getting. If he clicks on English, so he's clicking on what? English now. Hello, how are you? If you want to display like this, what you'll do here? Here you'll use the key now, greeting. Yes, and the other key is what? Enquiry. Like this you'll use. So in this file, actually you'll be using what? The keys. Okay. And you'll have a lot of properties file here. My message underscore en underscore us dot properties. My message, you can have one more properties file now. My message underscore fr underscore French dot properties. You can have any number. Like this, all the properties file. Again, one more properties file you can have. So you are only adding what now? underscore French, okay, for German dot properties. We'll be adding like this. Okay, in this properties file, for this key now, greeting and inquiry. Okay, see, your application will have too many messages to display. Now, all the messages you want to display in your application now will be kept where? In properties file. I am just showing you two keys, but everything will be kept in the properties file only. Don't think you'll have only two keys. Okay, how many ever pages you are having? Just I am showing one page. You might have more pages. So in all the pages you will be using only what? Keys. Understood? So for English what it is? Greeting is hello, inquiry is how are you? Yes? So in French, did I use French? Inquiry. So you put it down. What is that? Bonjour or something. Okay, then in in German, greeting, just fill up the values, that's it. And if you don't know, okay, see, here, hello, something you saw, wine may something, vice and may, vice, sin may, okay, just you write it down. Just add the properties file, that's it. So instead of having many JSPs for one language, okay, all you have to do is what? Just go on adding the properties file. Use the key everywhere, that's it. So this is real time scenario. When you do it in projects, you'll understand. Okay, here we didn't have the UI now. Understood? So that's why you'll not get the clarity. I just showed you in public study quietly. Understood? So this is the concept. So once you select it, this will be loaded now. Understood? So sometimes, see, this also you have to understand. Sometimes user will be giving the value. But some more times I'll be talking about this scenario tomorrow. In the database also you'll store what? You'll be having one table called as user table. This is also one more option is there. The table name will be user. Generally. Okay. Or employee. But generally they call it as user table. In this you'll have user ID. That is fine. His name. This also fine. But here you'll have what you know. Language code and country code. Two columns you'll have. Sometimes you'll be getting these values from language code. One more column you'll have called as what? Country code. I'll just write it down here because I'm not having space there. Or one second, I'll just make it simple here only. User ID, name, language code, country code. Like this you'll have columns. Understood? So user ID is 101, name is AAA, he speaks Hindi, fine, and he is from India, fine. Understood? Same way 102, BBB, one more user. Okay, he speaks German and he is from Germany. Sorry, yeah, D. One more user, 103. CCC, France. Like this you'll be maintaining the language code and country code in the database. So either you'll get these values dynamically, means I was saying now resource bundle, means I was creating the locale object explicitly. Generally that will not happen. Understood? So that will be actually got dynamically from either the UI or from the database. So I'll pick from there. Then the corresponding properties file or message bundles will be loaded. These are called as message bundles. These are actually technically called as, all these files are actually called as what? Message bundles. And if the corresponding locale is not there, always the values will be loaded from the default bundle. So always have one default bundle. And in default bundle, generally we will have English as the display. Yeah, such a terrific concept now. But Java is giving you what? A simple solution to this internationalization. Understood? So this will be very clearly understood when you develop an application. Clear with this? Clear? Fine. Should I clear all this now? Technically this is how it happens in an application. And I recommend you people to see this or revise this class once you complete struts or JSF. There you'll get the full clarity on how internationalization will be working in your application. When we develop an application now, we'll be doing internationalization, definitely. So it's recommended you revisit this video and see this video once you complete struts or JSF. Then you'll get the clear idea about how it is working in your application. Yeah? Yeah, so the resource bundle class is used to internationalize the messages. Yes, we saw IIT9 with what now? Messages. The resource bundle class is used to internationalize the messages. In other words, we can say that it provides a mechanism to globalize the messages. Understood? So the hard-coded message is not considered good in terms of programming because it differs from one country to another. So we use the resource bundle class to globalize the messages, and the resource bundle class loads the information from the properties file that contains the message. Conventionally, the name of the properties file should be what? File name or base name or family name, anything. Okay, underscore language code underscore country code. It contains only key value pairs. That's it. Properties file will not contain anything now. The key is used in the Java program to get the value. Understood? So then the ISO standard language country code is lowercase and 2-letter. The ISO standard language code is 2-letter and lowercase, and you got this now. It is uppercase and 2-letter. And the file name is also known as base name or family name. I have documented it very clearly. For example, see this. This is on syntax. Always name it. And file name can be anything you wish. But load it properly. When you are loading now, see what did I load here? The package means the path you have to give, and use forward slash. Use forward slash. Okay. Slash my message is the name of the properties file. File name can be anything. Okay, but extension should be underscore language code underscore country code dot properties file. That's how you would write it. Clear? Clear this? So when will you write this? When you want English language in US, for Hindi language in India, for Tamil language in Canada, for German language in German. Clear? Yeah. So that's how you go about doing internationalization. So this is with messages. Next we have to see what? Displaying according means we want to display which one? Currency, then some decimal numbers, normal numbers. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4.561. Are you clear with this now? Okay, and you will learn this with experience. Okay, this is extensive information what I have given, and you will understand very clearly when we are coding the projects. Yeah. See currency now, and one more is see 10,500.32. In one, see we are seeing IIT9 with what now? Currency. So these are all locale sensitive classes. Which one? Resource bundle, number format. These are all what now? Locale sensitive classes. They cannot work without locale only, because it has to format now. According to which locale it should format and display. Understood? So these values also will get dynamically. This is a double value. Double dbl is equal to, it is a double value. I'll increase the fonts. Yeah, this is a double value. So just I'm calling one method now. Which method? And this class, yes, it's present in java.txt package, text package. So that is why you should never do star. Okay, you should never do star. Why you know? You'll never know your class is coming from which package. Generally everybody of you are doing star. I told you, I recommended never use star while importing, because you'll never know the class is coming from which package only and which library you are working. You'll never understand. Anyway, Eclipse is very helpful for us. The Eclipse only will import it and specify the correct package, okay, and the class name. So always do it. See, now when you're working now, if you have any doubt, you can refer, and immediately you can refer to what? Java docs. Whenever you get doubt, refer to Java docs. This is how you have to learn Java. Yeah, fine. So currency internationalization demo means number format. It is in which package? Java.text. So what do? You want more information? Go to what? Yeah, directly you can. This is Locale now. So I'll go to frames and I'll click on Java.text package. This is how you have to understand. This is Java.text. It is here. Click. Then automatically you'll get what? All the classes in that. See, I am using which one? Number format. Simple. Everything in Java docs. So library now. Okay. So concepts you should know. Okay. I just want to display it now. First, see the output. How is the currency displayed? See the output. According in one country. Yes. I don't know what symbol they use, but I want to display now. See, in India we say INR, and in Great Britain they say pound, L. This is a dollar in US. In France, E it is euro, but they write it in the right side. In India we write INR 1000 rupees, but they write what? 1000 E. That's their format. Understood? So in one country they will display the currency in one style. We can't argue with them. We have to, when you are writing an application, you have to just display it. But how in the world will you go and study their symbols now? Can you go on studying the symbols? Writing an IIT9 application is a terrific task. Okay, but you don't have to worry. See this, what will happen here? And look, in France what they do? Pen, they never use comma. For means if they want, they'll use what? Space. For decimal they'll use what? Dot. Means for paisa they say, or whatever the small units, they say comma 32. That is their convention. But in India 100 rupee 50 paisa means this is our convention. If I write in India like this, we read it as what? 100 rupees 50 paisa. But a France person will never understand if you write like this. For him you have to write what? 100 space 50. Sorry, comma. For dot he will use what? Comma. And supposedly this is in France, they have their own style. So in India, if I want to write 10,500 rupees dot 25 paisa, this is how you write. But in France what will you do? 10,000 space 500 comma 25. That is their style. And symbol you have to put, I have to write what? INR. But they put the symbol on the right side as euro, E. Now can we go on learning all that? You don't have to worry. Just what you will do now, see here. So currency formatting. So this value will get it dynamically again. The amount and all what you want to display will be displayed dynamically. Leave that. Just I am saying, see, number format dot get currency. It's a very simple now. I am having 4 locales here. I have got 2 methods here. Instead of writing many lines of code, I have done it like this. So I am having print currency. I will pass the locale. So now the locale will be used here. Number format dot get currency instance. What is the method I am calling? Currency instance. Notice, locale I will pass. Yes, I got a number format now. Just I am calling what now? This formatter dot format is a method present in what? Number format. Pass your value. That's all over. What big thing you are doing? Just pass your value. So next time you are passing what? You are invoking the method again. I am passing what? Locale as UK. So what it will print as? Pound. L. Their format it will print. Why do you worry? Just give the locale to number format class. So number format is a locale sensitive object. Like how ResourceBundle is a locale sensitive object, number format is also locale sensitive. Means depending on the locale it will execute. Understood now? So for France, for India, first it was displaying for India. KN underscore IN. I am giving the locale now. Understood? The locale is representing which one now? India locale. For India locale, it will be INR. Understood? Next is for UK. You can give like this, or you can give for UK like what? For France, you can give like this, or you can give it as what? Yeah, better is what? Print currency. Always give it in this way itself. New locale of fr comma fr. Okay, you have to give it past a string. So this also will work. It's recommended you give it like this. Done? It's recommended you give it like this with what? Language code and country code. Because these are static final variables now. I can use it directly. But always, for some countries you have, some countries you don't have. Correct? So better you start doing it in a standard way, like this itself. See the same output. There is no difference for France. Done? Yes. Fine. Similarly, next, that's for currency. Now number also, they will display in one style. Now I have a double value. What is a double value? Is the value 10,005 something 2 3 4 5. Some big value is there. Okay. So now how do they display it? Or I'll make it very simple. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'll do it. 2 3 4 5 6 dot 7 8. Some simple value I'll keep so that you can understand in a better way. Now see this, we are going to format the number according to the locale. In one country they will display the format in one style, number formatting now. We are saying number formatting. And which is the method I am calling this time? Same class, which are number format only. But the method I am calling is get number instance. Okay, it is a factory method, understood. So let number format dot, see the return type of a number format now. Yes. Getting doubt, refer. Get currency instance. Return type is what? Number format only. Get what? Currency instance over number instance. MN, where is it? Yeah. Return type is what? Number. Number format only. But this time it will be formatting number. You cannot, means you have to create the number format object by calling that method only. Which method? Get currency instance. Get see there is you don't have the constructor to, you cannot create an object of what? Number format. There is no constructor there. So if at all you want to create an object of number format, what will you call? Get currency instance, get number instance. What are the, yeah, what is the method? Yeah, get currency instance. It's a factory method. Okay, it will give you one number format object. So then yes, once you get it, yes, now this time it will be doing what? Formatting number for you. Let's see the output. See, in India we say 1 2 3 comma, that's the style we write. We follow actually British style only. Majority of our style goes with British style. Okay, it's same. In US also they go with this style. In Japan also fine. But yes, as I told you, in France, this is the way they display their number. Even if they want to display 1 2 3 4 5 6.78, they'll write it like that. They have their own style of writing. Done? So this is what is internationalization. Understood? So I have shown you I18N with messages, I18N with currency, I18N with which one? Number formatting. Understood? Some more notes are there on this. Yeah, class number format. See, it is present in java.text package. I told you we mix both util package plus text now. It's a locale sensitive class. Yes. The next, the number format class provides methods to format the currency and number according to the locale. The get currency instance method of number format, yes, I'm just writing that. Get currency instance returns number format class. This is done when you want to do I18N with currency. If you want to do currency, what you will call method? Get currency instance. If you want to format the number, you will call get number instance method. That's it. Understood? Yes, example, same example I copied pasted here. Example for what? I18N with currency in the document. Example for I18N with number. Same example I have copied and pasted. Nothing else. So this is how Java gives terrific support for which one now? Internationalization. So we have covered plenty of classes. Understood? Yes. That's it then.